What's up, you guys? Back up in Anyhood, chilling with the vibe. Now, today we're going to be talking about I am an evil lord of an intergalactic empire. Now, in the beginning, he was just an office worker, working, I'm guessing that overtime, 9 to 5, but he was working that overtime till, death do us part, till he had to depart. But that wasn't the main cause of him departing. It was actually his wife, man. His wife set him up. They used him as a throwaway. When you got that burner and it's time to throw it away. That's what he was used at. And then he finds out that his daughter wasn't his daughter, that he was never home, and she had her excuses. But in long term, she technically just set him up, with his boss, and he took the long road, and he thought if he worked harder at another job, things would slowly but surely get better. He ended up getting sick, and right before his passing, because, he was already coughing up blood, right before his passing, a demon ended up showing and asked him, choose where you want to be reincarnated. And he didn't know about reincarnation. So he ended up choosing, he had 5 options, ended up choosing the intergalactic life. And he was reincarnated as a child. But when it first shows, he was, as a 5-year-old boy. His mom and dad, they were so deeply in debt. They were like, you know what, son, we about to hook you up. Made it look all nonchalant. We're about to hook you up. We're about to give you the whole, planets, everything that comes with, you being a count. So he was excited, didn't know anything about it, and he got left with a maid. Now, when we fast travel to week 9, now that we're in week 9, he has brought his civilization all the way from grassroots covering buildings, the poorest of the poor, to a full-blown society. Week by week, the episodes are getting great. They're phenomenal. I like what they're doing with Liam. Slowly but surely, he's getting that knowledge that he needs to make sure his country, his worlds, they all thrive. And Liam's kicking it, man. He's doing his thing. As far as his butler wants him to have an heir, so he tried to do a little trend, looked around what kind of woman that they have, but he ain't too fond of the whole ideal. So let's head to week 10 and let's see what happens there, man. Because honestly, it looks like a banger.